Hey guys, welcome back. Delod here. We are playing Big Ambitions Early Access Point 4, where we are trying to create a massive business empire in New York City. As always, if you liked the video, give me a like and subscribe for the rest of the series and the past episodes if you haven't caught up. And of course, let me know in the comments what you think. But last time we left off, we're still needing to get the Murray Hill clothing store set up. We got the blueprint done for Brooklyn Cuts Murray Hill. We also moved our headquarters for the HR managers and the any other HR related jobs to Murray Hill. But we kept our logistics, so basically our just logistics managers and our purchasing agents in the garment district. So we're kind of segregating the two there. But we're also considering the idea of taking over other businesses in our area as a means of expanding faster, as opposed to just buying retail buildings and filling them out, etc. We are also needing to fix the marketing on all of our businesses. And someone in the comments mentioned that doing a small billboard as well as a large billboard and large internet campaigns should pretty much max you out at 100%. So we're going to give that a shot as well. And then lastly, we did get the fast food interior completed. We just need to get the logistics and the hiring done for that location as well. Now, what I did offline, or not recording essentially, is I had mentioned the last few episodes that I was going to get the logistics done. Now, in terms of all of our warehouses, the thing is, I started the process merely because it actually wasn't terribly involved in terms of seeing things. It was a lot of just being in this screen and changing things around, and yeah, it just wasn't very worth the time to record so you guys could see that. So I want to at least show you what the end I guess looks like. Now, what I ended up doing was, because I mentioned that I need to get paper bags to every single warehouse, what I ended up doing was keeping, obviously, the gift warehouse as a means of moving those paper bags currently. But every single warehouse had all of the remaining goods that I need those warehouses to hold out of the original warehouse that we had, you know, at the beginning. So you're going to see a lot of the stuff on here is kind of minimal at the moment, but that's because it should be just paper bags and cheap gifts and sodas essentially. What I ended up needing to do, if I can find it here, so I got all the other businesses attached to their respective, you know, warehouses, but the last thing I need to do in terms, I think, of the entire logistics network is finally get just kind of like I called it other warehouse because I couldn't think of what else to call it, because essentially I want to segregate away from the gift warehouse the need to move paper bags and soda cans, because soda cans is used at multiple different locations here. So I want to use this as a means of, you know, getting soda and paper bags out where they need to go. I mean, it's essentially just that, to be quite honest, but you know, I think it's worth it. I just need to get another logistics manager, obviously, and then 2 more trucks and 2 more drivers. That's kind of on the back burner, though. I don't really need to do that right now. What I need to focus on, obviously, is just getting these guys up and running and good, which I've done. And I'm pretty sure we're sitting pretty good. And I've already, you know, changed all the purchasing agents. They're all situated as well. Everything's good on that end. There we go. So yeah, that we're all good on that end. You know, I got to make sure, however, where is it? This is the fast food warehouse. So that's the problem. Okay, so that's why it looks weird. So fast food needs a lot more than 500 soda cans. We're going to say 2,000. And I'm pretty sure let's call this 900. Pretty sure that's it for sodas going out anywhere else. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're looking at this point. So really what we need to do next is get the clothing store in Murray Hill set up. So, oh, I forgot one thing. One thing I also did in the background was finish out the Murray Hill Brooklyn cuts in terms of the scheduling. We had the employees in the hiring process. We just needed to get them into the store and get them going. So this is what it looks like. I purposely put this over 1 hour just because I wanted him to have, you know, 2 8-hour shifts to make it a part-time, you know, critical part-time satisfaction. So on Saturday and Sunday, that's what I did. So they both work part-time. I just, in an RP sense, was like, okay, well, Dorman, since Mandel, you know, did the closing cleaning at 10 o'clock, well, now you have to. So this is what it looks like, though. There are 18 full-timers for the first 5 days of the week. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's all part-timers. But that should increase our profit considerably. Now, I want you to take a look at this. On this day here, I made $652,000. And that, by the way, was without changing the pricing on Brooklyn Cuts Midtown. I've done that now. I've not run a day since I've done that, but this is what we're going to be looking at for the pricing. I jacked it up essentially 50% almost across the board. This one I didn't do a 50% just because it would be weird. So I just did $150 for that one. But yeah, 50% higher cost, and they will pay for it. They will absolutely pay for it. But now we just need to worry about the marketing. So let's get all these marketed, and I will see you here in just a moment. All right, that is now taken care of. So as you can see up top, we have $1.8 million to basically mess with. Like I mentioned, we need to get the clothing store set up with appliances and whatnot before we're able to really honestly do anything. What I figured was we're going to need 64 clothing racks, 16 product display tables, 10 jewelry floor showcases, 16 storage shelves, 3 security lockers, 1 cleaning station, and 4 cash registers, which is quite a lot. So let's get these ordered so that we can start getting things in. So we will have, is it here? We'll first have the clothing racks start coming in. And I always fly over them because I never see them. There they are. So we're honestly not going to have enough space to do, you know, everything we want all at once, unfortunately. So we'll just get these in and wait till the next day for that. But in the meantime, another thing we can do is start the hiring process. Now let's, and this is for the new Murray Bergs. Let's take a look and see what we need to do. So we have 4 cash registers and a cleaning station. And we're going to want to be open honestly, probably 24 hours a day. So if we want every single day open, we're going to need 3 full-timers on a cash register at a time per day. So we'll need 12 full-timers for the first 5 days of the week, and then, you know, 12 part-timers for the 2 weekend dates For the cleaning station, we will just basically need the 3 full-timers and the 2 part-timer, or the 3 part-timers. So let's get them hired on. We want Murray Bergs. Just do 10 of those. And let's just leave it at that. At this point, I really don't care about the cost anymore, to be honest. Oh. Now, this is probably going to be the last time I'm going to use these recruiting services because at this point, I don't think I'm going to get an objective for the headhunter, and I think it's time to get a headhunter for anything we do moving forward. I think it's honestly just the smart thing to do because we are definitely in need of more control on the employees that we try hiring. There we go. All right. Now, the other thing that I had mentioned was potentially taking over other businesses. So let's take a look and see what can we actually take over here. Let's actually look at Midtown first. So there are existing clothing stores here. I don't know how a clothing store exists at 75 square meters. We're not going to buy that. That is atrociously small. Those are both very small. This one, however, Extravaganzas, interesting name. Their estimated valuation is $18 million. We don't have 18 million. We only have 4.7 in our investments, our single investments, and obviously 1.8 here. So we definitely don't have enough for that. So we unfortunately can't take that over. What about coffee shops? Looks like the Busy Goat has a monopoly over here. So we could take this guy over. And that could give us a coffee shop in Midtown. The other thing we can do, though, is there are obviously other clothing stores that we can try to take over in the other districts, which should be honestly relatively cheaper. 1,000 square meter right there. All right, let's see what you are. 30 million. Oh my, almost double what the Midtown one is. That is insane. Wow. I truthfully did not expect that. That is much more than I thought it would be. So just jeans here at 5.2 million. That is something we could actually do. And it's a means of getting rid of money, strangely enough. But we don't really need a clothing store if we're about to open one ourselves. So let's take a look and see what else we could potentially take over. You know, I actually snagged this office space thinking I might do a graphic designer or a web development agency just because it seemed like an interesting thing to do, even though I know and I've mentioned that they don't generate much money, unfortunately. But it'd be cool to like consider it something where, okay, we have an internet business that we need to also pursue, and so we need web developers and graphic designers to to develop all of our business's websites. So that's kind of the direction I want to take with that. So I'm not going to try to take over one of them. So let's take a look at electronic stores. Let's see what we got here. 1,000, 48 million. Okay. What about this guy here? That's a bit more reasonable. So let's try this one. So let's get a payout here. Full balance now in our pocket. Let's send a purchase offer. Let's just say oh, not too much. Okay. Rejected 3.8 million. And 3.9. And 4. Okay, what do you want? Interesting. Something tells me that this person doesn't understand the amount of money that he's about to get. There we go. 5.5 million. Now look how awful they manage this place. And what are they thinking? Like, they have like no stock. They've sold nothing. Their schedule is atrocious. This is what I was talking about before, about how poorly they manage their businesses. So first thing we'll do is take a look at what options we have here. This person wasn't part-time. They're dissatisfied across the board, it looks like. So we might as well just go to this place and see what it looks like. So let's just pick this on the map and head there, because we need to see what's going on. We also need to temporarily close this place. What was it even called? Chips Electronics. Let's just close you right now, because you are doing very poorly. Sorry guys, kind of in your way. But yeah, this is the stuff I'm talking about. The businesses managed by the AI are just crap. They're really, really bad at it. Oh, I missed the street. Oopsie. But what we're going to do is we're going to start making money. We're going to, well, more money, and we're going to start taking businesses over throughout the districts, so that not only can we quickly expand, but we can start, you know, basically taking over the market. Oh, I passed this already. Oh. Don't listen to me for directions, I guess. All right. But yeah, we're going to expand, I think. What would you call this? Would this be inorganic expansion? Since it's not something natural through our own process, it's more taking things over? I don't know. I don't know what to really call that. But this is going to be our store. We're just going to leave it. It's going to be Chips Electronics. We're not going to touch that. Now look, this is actually kind of nice inside. This isn't very bad. I mean, it is what it needs to be. I don't know why they have 2 cleaning stations, but they do. So looking at their stuff here, we know they have 1 single cash register, which that's fine. 12 hours. But we have 1 part-timer, full-timer, another full-timer. I don't know how that's supposed to work. So we're going to do this first off. We're going to open at 7, close at 11. This lets us do this now. So these guys should now be happier. I will be adding them obviously to our HR managers as well. So no afternoon shifts. Too bad for you. 5 days is important. Boom. Oh my. Okay. Way too many security guards. We're not going to keep you. So this is the other thing. Why does this, like, why are there so many security guards? Okay, I guess there's part-timers, whatever. I guess we are going to keep you. Oh, but you're a part-timer. That doesn't help. Guess we're going to have to. All right, so we'll just do that 4 hours. 4 hours. So now they should be happy. Yep. And yep. So everybody should be happy. Why are you not happy? Billy Rutledge. Oh, I have you there twice. That's a mistake. Okay, I see what's going on here. All right, that should be now a little bit more manageable. And they really kneecap you with the no weekends crap. All right, so now that we know that, we have one full-time cleaning person who only wants to work 4 days a week. That's not very helpful. All right, so what we need to do, first thing we're going to do is finally this. We are going to get ourselves, where is it? BCA Enterprises. Getting the headhunter. We'll take 2 candidates. Okay, that's much more helpful. So now, we will have to do another Anderson recruitment, unfortunately, but this will be fine. We want Chips Electronics. We need full-timer cleaners. Let's just do 2 for the sake of finding people. Okay. So now let's go back to Chips on the schedule. So we know that it's just so silly. We'll put Joseph Grimes in the middle just for now. That's okay. And then let's see, you got that covered. So now let's turn off shared schedule. Go to Saturday and Sunday. Let's get these part-timers on the cash registers. I guess he could actually work all day. Almost. Oh. We'll do this instead. You guys can work one weekend, or 1 day a week. Weekend, excuse me. Part-timers here. I guess actually, you know what? Let's just reduce it by 1 hour so these guys don't have to work the extra day. And then that is squared away as well. Boom. So those 2 days are covered in terms of the cleaning and the cash registers. Now for the security guard stations. $28. No weekends. You are kneecapping me, dude. All right. Let's go to Sunday. It is absolutely asinine to have part-timers without the ability to work weekends. It's not something that's ideal. And the 5-day work week's awful. Awful, awful, awful. So we'll do this. It's just, it is what it is. That's how it's going to work. So that we fixed the schedule for the most part, minus the cleaning here, obviously through the week. Now we can look at the inventory, which they don't have barely any. So let's look and see. They have Artie Fish, Noise Boss, Artie Fish Phone. So two placements for Artie Fish phones. Rhythm by Trey, Noise Boss earbuds. Artie Fish smartwatch, headphones again, and smartwatch. Interesting choices. Not sure this is exactly what I would be doing, but let's change this up a little bit. So we're gonna do Artie Fish there. Noise Boss. Or did I do smartwatch? Should be smartwatch. Yep, smartwatch. Noise Boss earbuds, okay. And then we want the phones here. So we'll do Artie Fish phone and Xanaman phone. And then once again, we will do this. There. So there's two phones, two different types of phones. Oh, I wanted this to be... No, it was this. There we go. Okay, now that's squared away. So now they should need everything there. And now we can do the logistics. So we go to our electronics store, or warehouse, excuse me. We can look for Chips Electronics here. I'm gonna say 48 for each one. What this also means is we need to get some new storage invested into this place. Oh wait, no, we need... It's funny. Come on. So we need at least a minimum, let's say, yeah, minimum 1,000. All right, and I think honestly, just pack this up. We don't, this is silly. It's not necessary. So let's go back to the electronics here, the schedule. All right. So you're part-timer working, there we go, full-timer. Gotta get you on here. So he's gonna work 50 hours a week, which is insane. Kenya should be working 30, and that'll cover the part-time. Perfect. Now we're truly covered. Everything's good there. I guess we don't really need to worry about that campaign for... Can I cancel it? Cancel. Perfect. Okay. Let's go snag some more storage and meet back here. Just gonna discard that. And that should be good for Chips Electronics at that point, because I mean, it should just run itself. Let's get them on the HR here too. Cool. Oh yeah, and I did get everyone situated on the HR side. I don't think I mentioned that earlier either, but everyone has insurance, everything. We're all good there. Okay, let's meet back here in just a few moments and get things taken care of. All right, guys. So as you can see, I got myself some more storage shelves. We're gonna just do that. That looks goofy, doesn't it? I'll just do that. But I also managed to snag some more security cameras. I understand that it's, you know, floating around there, but we need one here as well. I feel like. As well as up here, where it's not covered all the way. But that should give us now full coverage of this entire store, which is, in my opinion, the smart thing to do. But what we can do now is move forward with the next business that I wanted to open up, which again was that, you know, the Murray Hill clothing. So we're going to advance the day. We're going to get the first volume of clothing racks, and then we'll order the next and get the next delivery. And then we'll meet back up when we start getting that situated and filled out. So I'll see you in just a moment. All right, guys, welcome back. As you can see, I changed the interior already. So the white is supposed to be indicative of like a pathway or something like that. So I'm going to try to keep anything appliance or product related off of that. Black space will be where we place products. Now, as you can also tell, I have everything on hand trucks here. What I'm going to be doing is another time lapse, essentially, because it's just going to take a while to set this all up, but I'll at least be able to show you by time lapsing it. So enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you here after it's done. Okay. Wow, that was a while. On my end, that was about 40 some minutes. On your end, it'll be like 5 minutes, but not even close to 5 minutes. But the last thing I need to do is get the cash registers up. So what I thought would be, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's harsh. Why can't I turn them around? That seems so silly. What's the point of these if I can't use them the other direction. Oh, that's so disheartening. All right, so I guess I need to do this, which just doesn't make any sense. Wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to rethink that one, I guess. That's unfortunate. What I was intending on doing is having cash registers with computers next to them to make it look kind of realistic, but I guess that's not an option now. Oh, it's so bad. Why? Guard. Why? I'll have to figure out something else for that. But for now, this is what we're looking at in terms of the overall store. We got jewelry, we got smartwatches, and clothing. So it'll be a pseudo department store, if you will. And I'll get these situated on the next video. But for now, I think this actually might be a good place to stop. So we'll see on the next one. And like I said before, go ahead and like and subscribe if you like the video and want to see more. So I'll see you on the next one, guys, and take care.